came to Seoul for one thing and one thing only. It's cherry blossom season in Korea and they're in full bloom. Cherry blossoms are quite fragile and fleeting. Once they bloom, a gust of wind or rain can make them fall. And last year, we barely even got to see them. We were both pretty busy with work and the cherry blossoms wouldn't stick around for the weekend. Then the rain came and that was that. Unfortunately, Min is pretty busy today as well, but I moved things as much as I could because I'm not making the same mistake this year. So, if only one of us gets to experience the cherry blossoms this year, then I'm going to make it count for both of us. So I'm here today on a solo mission in Gangnam with a camera, a heavy backpack and an empty stomach. And we start at Seokchon Lake in the heart of Seoul. Actually, I've never even been here. I've been to Korea many times before moving here. 2 years ago, I usually stayed for 3 to 6 months at a time. Sometimes longer, but somehow I had never made it to Seokchon Lake. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just less drawn to popular places and prefer to stay off the beaten path. And to be honest, Gangnam was never my favorite place in Seoul. I feel like Korea has so much more to offer than Gangnam. I mean, Seoul alone even. But I must admit, it's really beautiful here. Park is very, very nice, especially with all the cherry blossoms in bloom. And that's exactly why we came here today. For Min, if she can't make it to Seoul before, it's all gone, the least I can do is make this video. I'm happy to take you guys with me. So, here's the plan for today. We're on the east side of the lake right now. We're going to visit the western part as well. I also saw this place on social media. It's called Yangjae Citizens Forest. I've really been wanting to check it out since last year, but it was always out of the way. So after Seokchon, we're going to go there next. As for the rest, we'll just play it by ear. Now we're heading to the western part of the lake. This is where you can see the amusement park, Lotte World. The lake part is definitely a great spot for photos. I'm sure Min would really enjoy being here today. If only the blossoms could hang on for a few more days, I mean, that would be perfect. Honestly, it feels pretty weird being here alone. I guess I'm just so used to traveling with Min. We do almost everything together, so this feels a bit off. The weather is so nice today, though. It really feels good to be outside. I spent so much time in front of a computer screen these days, so this little trip is exactly what I needed. We're taking a small detour on the way to the next spot. There's actually a subway station at Yangjae Citizens Forest, but I want to get off a bit earlier at Beotkkot station and we'll take a quiet stroll along the Yangjae stream. Now, this area seems very quiet on a Friday afternoon, and this is just what I wanted after Seokchon. I mean, visiting was worth it, despite the crowds, don't get me wrong. But now, I just need to relax, and this place seems perfect. I love exploring new places, and I really love the weather today. It's just so pleasant. Being out in this weather, just makes me happy. To the point where I completely forgot I was even hungry, and I don't usually skip meals. Apparently there's a lot of cafes just across the street, and it just goes on like this for a while. I haven't had my daily caffeine fix yet, so I figured this would be, the perfect place for it. Unfortunately, at this time, on a Friday, tough luck. Every cafe was full and I couldn't get a seat anywhere. So I just kept walking until I stumbled on this spring fair, but I was here for the cherry blossoms, so I just kept moving. Honestly, the area where the fair was felt a bit underwhelming, but this place is absolutely stunning. I'm really loving it here, and I can't wait to come back here with Min. I really enjoyed my time here at Yangjae, but it's time to go. I mean, I've got some time to spare before my bus back home, but I thought it would be a good idea to stop by Seongsu. I spent a lot of time around Seoul Forest last year. It's really beautiful in spring, so I decided to go there next. What a shame. Almost the entire park is closed off until May. They're preparing for a garden show. It's going to take place between May and October. I kind of went out of my way to come here today. I thought it'd be worth it, but it is what it is. Well, here are some cherry blossoms. I mean, at least something. Since we came all this way, why not have a coffee? There's a whole lot of nice cafes here in Seongsu, including what's probably my favorite one in all of Seoul. Definitely top 3, at least, and I mean it. It's somewhere around here. I mean, it's been a while. I think I might be lost. This wouldn't be a proper latte arrival without coffee. I've been here quite a few times and it never disappoints. Got a hot Americano. It's just as good as I remember. It's time to say goodbye to Seongsu and head back home. But we'll be back for sure. Another time. Another cup of coffee. before going back home, I decided to visit Pyeongtaek University. They have their own cherry blossom festival. We missed it last year, so I thought I'd drop by while in the area. It's definitely smaller than the festivals in Seoul, but I'll take whatever I can get before the rain comes. I was in Seoul on Friday, and yesterday I just stayed home. It rained in the morning, so we both stayed in. But today it cleared up, and would you look at that. Luckily, the cherry blossoms survived the Saturday weather, so we went out today to enjoy them together on this beautiful Easter morning in Pyeongtaek. Going back to Pyeongtaek University right now. Min wanted to see the cherry blossoms on the campus, but I'm not gonna record much anymore, so let me use this moment to thank you all for coming along and spending time with us and the cherry blossoms, and we'll see you next time.